Hey, hi students. We are going through the last point in this chapter, that is apomixis. So, first of all, what is apomixis? Here seeds are the product of fertilization. So, seeds are always, these are the product of fertilization. But in some species, seeds are produced without fertilization, and this condition is, or this term is called as apomixis, where seeds are formed but fertilization is absent. So seeds are produced without fertilization and this is called as apomixis, and that seeds which are formed through the process are called as apomictic seeds. So, what is exactly apomixis? That phenomenon of formation of embryo through asexual reproduction, that is without formation and fusion of gamete, means formation of gamete and fusion of gametes. So, in other words, where there is no meiosis and syngamy, meiosis through which actual gametes are formed and syngamy means fertilization. So where union of male and female gametes takes place. So where there is no meiosis and syngamy, where that particular term is called as apomixis, that seeds are formed without meiosis and syngamy. The seeds are called as apomictic seeds and the process is called as apomixis. So here ovules develops to form seeds. So ovule directly develop into seeds. So two conditions are there. First one is the apogamy and second is the apospory. So what is apogamy? In apomixis, when gametophyte organ, आपण याच्या अगोदर स्टडी केलेले आहे डेव्हलपमेंट ऑफ मेल गॅमेटोफाईट अँड डेव्हलपमेंट ऑफ फिमेल गॅमेटोफाईट. सो गॅमेटोफाईट ऑर्गन प्रोड्युसेस एम्ब्रियो लाईक स्ट्रक्चर. जेव्हा गॅमेटोफाईट डायरेक्टली एम्ब्रियोसारखे स्ट्रक्चर्स डेव्हलप करणार, बट वेन विदाउट फर्टिलायझेशन, इट इज टर्म ॲज अपोगॅमी. See once again, in apomixis, when gametophyte organ produces embryo-like structure without fertilization, it is termed as apogamy. And the second one is apospory. When diploid sporophyte cell, आपण apospory म्हटलं, right? So when diploid sporophyte cell produces a diploid gametophyte without undergoing meiosis, is called as apospory. Okay, so when diploid sporophyte cell produces a diploid gametophyte without undergoing meiosis is called as apospory. So there are categories of apomixis. So categories means what? This apomixis is divided into three parts or 3 points. So first of all, recurrent apomixis, second one is a non-recurrent apomixis, and third one is a adventive apomixis. So what is recurrent apomixis? So in this type, the embryo sac generally rise either from an archisporial cell or from some other part of nucellus. So in diplospory, the unreached embryo sac is derived from the diploid megaspore mother cell. Okay. So in apospory, the nucellar cells give rise to apomictic embryo sac. So this is your recurrent apomixis. So what is non-recurrent apomixis? In this type, megaspore mother cell means MMC, megaspore mother cell undergoes usual meiotic division and a haploid embryo sac is formed. So here the embryo arises either from the egg by parthenogenesis or from other haploid cells of gametophyte through apogamy. Okay, and last one is the adventive embryony. So in this type, embryos may develop from somatic nucellus or integuments along with the normal zygotic embryo, and it is the common in mango, orange, lemon, etc. So it gives rise to a condition called as polyembryony, which is similar to that of polyembryony. So genetically identical plants can be produced effectively and rapidly by apomixis. So what is the significance of apomixis? That genetically identical plants can be produced effectively and rapidly by apomixis. Okay, thank you.